Hello, it's Feed the Beast time. Man, I tell you, I've actually been having some trouble sticking to my the schedule I wanted to do, which is one video every other day. One a day is too many, but one every other day isn't enough. So I don't know. I might stagger them, do like 4 or 5 a week. I don't know. We'll see. But I think I'm going to start recording when I'm in the mood rather than throttling myself to every other day, because there's lots of stuff I want to do, and yeah. So let's take a look at the tree farm that we set up last episode. I got it all running. Here's a world anchor just so it stays loaded when we're off doing other stuff. So moved a bunch of stuff around, got some automation set up. I realized about halfway through doing it that I really should do that sort of thing on camera, because it's actually pretty interesting to do. But we might do some of that this episode with other farms. Like we might set up a wheat farm. We'll see. But yeah, let me just walk you through how this thing works. So we know what the Arboretum does. It places humus and maintains the saplings. Ooh, sorry about that. The logger chops down the trees and picks up the saplings and apples that they drop. And the peat engine keeps those powered. So the peat engine is very little power. These go pretty slowly with it on, with it providing the power, but it's enough. Just using BuildCraft stuff here because redstone and energy conduits were overkill. I could use them, but I'm just as happy to use BuildCraft conductive pipes. So this thing is not quite maintenance free, but it's pretty close right now. So what we have here is these have a bunch of pipes going to and from them. So what happens? So the Arboretum needs humus and saplings. Just because I have this on me, I'm going to put it in here. And outputs sand, because humus turns into sand when it gets consumed. I think it gets consumed every time a tree grows on it. Yeah, you see that one's sand. And after this tree gets chopped down, that sand is going to be replaced with humus again, and new humus from its supply here. And the sand goes into this slot, or if you have a pipe connected to the side of it, we'll go out of that. So this is actually a little hard to see. This is a diamond pipe here. And if I click on it, it actually goes to the gate, because it also has a gate on it, but I'll just have to describe what that does. Okay, so sand comes into this pipe and goes up the gray slot, because I have gray configured to, I can't show you without taking off the gate, and I don't want to reconfigure. Well, all right, let's just do it. So that's soil less than 10% red pipe signal, generally 0 start signal. Okay, so we'll take this gate off. Yep. Shift right click with nothing in your hand removes the gate. Oh, ha! Remove the pipe wire too. So, right. Gray side is for sand. Green side is for saplings and humus. So, yeah, sand goes up this way. Saplings and humus go into green. So, we'll put the gate back. That was set to... Let's see. This one was... Oh, man. Which way around was it? I'll have to figure that out. Okay. So, well, I'll talk about the rest of this, and we'll figure that out as we go. So, right. Sand comes up here gray. This one is configured to put it toward blue into this chest. So that's where all the sand ends up. So one bit of maintenance I need to do is to empty this chest every once in a while. But, this has been running for a long time, and it isn't even one row of sand. So that'll last a while. It needs to get saplings and humus. So in order to do that, this gate keeps track of how many... For some reason, it calls saplings germlings. I don't know why. And calls humus soil. So this gate reads the status of the Arboretum and sends either a redstone signal or a red pipe signal to signal other autarkic gates to pull stuff out of chests. I could have used 2 different types of pipe wire, but it was a little cheaper just to use an iron ore gate and a redstone signal for one of them. So if it needs saplings, I believe, yes, they come from here, and that's the redstone signal. So we can do this, and then we know that. Okay, so if this thing needs saplings, which I can make it need saplings by taking these, redstone signal comes on. This block gets powered. Now, gates with redstone are a little bit weird. Like, you'd think if redstone was on this, it would power this one that's directly next to it, but it doesn't. So I just had to route a little bit of redstone over here. But anyway, this block gets powered, which powers this gate. If redstone signal on, energy pulsar pulls the sapling out. Sapling goes to this diamond pipe where it goes down the... What? Wait a minute. Oh, nope, wrong. It gets pulled out into this wooden pipe, which goes into the red side of this diamond pipe. Then, well, we just looked at it, but saplings go to green. So that resupplies itself with saplings. And the saplings from the logger come out here. Man, this is so hard to see. But anyway, loggers, saplings, and apples come out the top. Wood comes out the side. So both of those, the way I have this set up, iron pipe always go down. Both of those go into this diamond pipe. So saplings go to red, wood and apples go to yellow. So yellow, this is my output chest. So if I want wood, wow, look at all that. Or apples, not so many of those. I can come here for them. Saplings go here. And as we just saw, those get pulled back out to go into the arboretum. But I can also come here and take saplings when I want them for, say, my fermenter. And that's how I do that. So yeah, I think that's almost everything. If this needs humus, it sends a red pipe signal up to this gate here. If this gets a red pipe signal, I don't know why it does that. That's a bug. Like, this is supposed to be blank, but anyway, if you leave that blank for some reason, it changes to that. But anyway, it gets energy pulsar and pulls humus out of this chest. So the other bit of maintenance I need to do is to put humus into this chest. I have been having my carpenter craft humus for me from mulch and dirt, because that gives you a little bit more than if you craft it other ways. So it's out of dirt right now, but I was just crafting it, having it pulled out into this chest, then carrying that over to that other chest there. So that's, wow, spent a little too much time on that. So that's how my tree farm's automated, and it's most excellent. It doesn't produce a huge amount of saplings. Like, it's kind of just enough to keep this fed. So I'll still have to use my crazy sapling machine up on the roof occasionally. But anyway, let's move on to something else. Right, so I'm actually going to go out of order here, because we spent a lot of time talking about the tree farm. This is telling me to set up a wheat, carrot, and potato farm, but we'll do that. Well, you know what? Let's do it now. I'll do it very quickly. So those take a farm, which is like that. Okay, so bronze electron tubes, sturdy casing, small circuit board, and a combine. Iron electron tubes. Other than that, same recipe. So I'm going to make those two things. I'll be right back. All right, those two are made, and I think I have everything here I need for the basic setup. So let's go make a wheat farm. So we're just going to put this sort of right next to our tree farm. I'm not sure. I think it takes one block less space in each direction than the tree farm does. So this is, oh, that's the center. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, it's one block more. 7. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Did I count that right? Let's just put it over here just in case. So there might be a gap between the two. Okay, so farm's going to go at this level. Combine will go right on top of it. And we need to power them. So we'll do it the same way we did that over there with... yeah, that's fine. Okay, sure. So Pete Engine's going to... Oh, forgot my wrench. There we go. Okay, so reorient this. Face that way. So we take a golden conductive pipe, wire it to here. Apparently you can't have a wooden conductive pipe sending power to machines. It can only suck power out of an engine. So let's go ahead and get this going and give this some resources. So this takes dirt and seeds. Now carrots and potatoes also count as seeds. So I'm going to have it plant these first, then do wheat for us. I don't think I need a lot of potatoes, because I've mostly been eating steak, but I might want to do that because you can trade raw beef with butchers for emeralds, and I'm a bit short on emeralds, so I might do that instead. But this thing should, very similarly to the tree farm, yeah, it knocked out a flower here. So it's going to clear its area first, probably knock out the rest of these flowers, and then plant some farmland and plant the seeds on it. Then this thing will, oh, forgot to give it a chest, will chop them down when they're ripe and put its output into this chest. So obviously we'd want to pipe the seeds from that back into here and have some way of making dirt for it. You You could turn seeds or wheat into plant balls and macerate them to get dirt is one way to do that, but I'll probably just have a similar setup here where we have a big buffer chest of dirt. And actually, no, what am I saying? This thing doesn't need any dirt unless its farmland is disturbed, so it'll probably just last pretty much forever on this amount of dirt. So I'm going to give this a moment, let it... Oh, yeah, see, it's knocking out more stuff. So I'll give this a moment and let it start placing its farmland so we can show how that looks. There it started. Ooh, that is real close to the tree farm, so I'm glad I went that extra space. But yeah, I think I'll probably just kill the torch just like the... Yeah, just like the tree farm did. So I think it'll just keep placing the rows. When it gets to here, it's going to place water in that space, which is kind of funny because you don't have to give it water. It just sort of creates it out of nothing. But anyway, I'm going to go... Funny, it tries to hoe the farmland even though it doesn't have water there yet. I'm going to go get the supplies to automate this because we might as well just do that. It's going to be real easy. And wait for it to place the rest of its stuff. Yep, there it goes, placing the water. I think it's going to replace those with tilled soil now that it actually has water to maintain that. So I think this is going to be pretty simple. This will place its... let's see. So I want to sort those things. All right. So what I want to do here is I want a chest. Here's an iron chest, which will pull things out of it. This will be our seeds chest. So we have an autarchic gate here. Let's see what this gives us. So this gives us germlings. Ha! Okay. So calls it the same thing as that does. So germlings less than 10%, just so we have a nice buffer of seeds there. I could also go 25%, but it's not going to go through them that fast. Energy pulsar. So since the closed side is facing the chest, it'll pull from there instead of the farm. And now we need to route the seeds from this into it. So I'm not entirely certain what sides things come out of from the combine, so I'm just going to hope that if we take a... So wooden pipes don't connect to wooden pipes. I'm going to take a wooden pipe out the side of it and a cobblestone pipe into the chest. Oh, wait, no, what am I doing? Diamond pipe here, because we want to sort. So we'll separate those things. Okay, here we go. So I'll put this here. I say seeds go to black. Give me a seed. And wheat, carrots. Ooh. Oh, we have a complication. No, that's okay. That's okay. Okay. So I don't need a lot of carrots or potatoes. So let's just set this automation up for seeds. So seeds go to black, and wheat. I need some wheat. There we go. Wheat goes to yellow. So I'm hoping that this will output its stuff out of that wooden pipe into this diamond pipe. So yeah, seeds will go to black. Wheat will go to yellow. Seeds are in this chest. They'll get pulled out, and this needs more. So, real simple. So we'll just give this some time. Let it set its farm up, plant its seeds, and see it work. So, oh, yeah, it's planting its seeds. Beautiful. I don't think the tree farm will interfere with that, because these always grow at least one off the ground, and it's only if an opaque block is on top of farmland that it won't grow. So I think we'll be okay there. Let's make sure it's... might have to do something about lighting. But yeah, we'll worry about that later. Just need to let this work for a while. And, oh, should probably set up a peat refiller like this one. Okay, well, we'll do that later. We see how that works. That's real simple. Anyway, let's go do something else while this does its work. Let's see what's next on our to-do list. I have a lot of stuff. I have a feeling I'm not going to get through it all. Yeah, because we're already about half an episode recorded. So, there's one or so thermal expansion machines that I have not made yet. This one is interesting. It is called a sawmill. Probably should have made it earlier. Okay, let's see. 2 wood planks, 2 copper ingots. Let's build it while we talk. This thing allows you to get more wood out of logs than you would by crafting it like this. It also kind of functions like an uncrafting table for wooden items because, like, so let's look up door. For example, door in a sawmill will give you back 6 oak wood planks, which is what it cost to create it. So yeah, if you saw wood, you get 6 planks and also some sawdust. Sawdust can be combined into compressed sawdust, which can be smelted into charcoal. So we get both bonus planks and some bonus charcoal out of turning our logs into planks. So that'll be cool. And yeah, as another bonus, you can uncraft wooden items. So let's build this. There we go. And get it onto the grid somehow, which means we need another one of these. Ooh, running out of those. Gonna have to make some more. Right now, you can just sit right here. That seems fine. Make sure you're not outputting to... Oh, wow. Look at that fill up. Right, because this thing can output 100 MJ per tick, which is pretty nice. So don't output anything to anywhere. I just want to give this thing a quick test run. And turn... Okay, this is probably pretty simple. Just put this in here, and it saws it. And we get oak wood plank and sawdust. Awesome. Okay, so that's real simple. I'll when I remember, I'll use it to turn this into planks at a more efficient rate. And yeah, that's the sawmill. So, next thing on our list, we are hungry, can't sprint. If you time the... If you're wondering how I eat without holding the button, I mean, I assume most players have discovered this, but if you time the release of your mouse button just right, it'll keep on eating without actually playing the animation or slowing you down. Anyway, that's how that works. Right, so... I have observed that pretty much everybody who plays Feed the Beast, and well, when I say that, I say people on the Minecraft server because they're the ones that I follow, they all make electric jetpacks, and I've done the same. We have an electric jetpack here, but there is another type of jetpack you can make, jetpack, which takes a different kind of fuel, and I want to make one of those and see what its properties are. So we need 2 pieces of redstone. Redstone's in here. I always look in there for redstone for some reason. Because I hear this one lets you fly higher than the... Okay, well, let's demonstrate this real quick. So, electric jetpack can only fly up to... I'm holding the spacebar this whole time. Can only fly up to a certain height. Yeah, okay, so you see we're at 180, and I can't go any higher. I hear this one doesn't have that limitation. And can go higher, but it takes a different type of fuel. So let's just build it and see what it's like. So we put this here. I assume, right, so this doesn't have any fuel. So let's see, in order to fuel this up, I believe we need to make a fuel can and fill it up. We saw how to do that with, when we were playing with it for the generator, which didn't go too well. I think fuel cans like this, yes. So I need to use a canning machine. Do I still have those coal fuel cells? I do. Gonna have to make some more of them, I think. So this goes here, I think. No, other way. Okay, so that's going. How many do I need? 6, I think. All right, so I'm gonna make 2 more coal fuel cells. There we go. So I think these will fill up our fuel can. What? Oh, that was a weird noise. Guess it had to generate a little bit of power for this. So this will get filled. As I understand... Oh, did I count wrong? Is it 5? No, it's 6. As I understand, you have to use the canning machine to fill up the fuel can. Then you use the canning machine again with the fuel can and the jetpack to fill it. Let's see if that's right. It is not. Unless it's this way. No. Okay, so how do I fill this thing up? Do I craft them together? Do I just have to have this in my inventory while... No. I don't actually know how to put these 2 things together. I'm fairly certain you use one of these to refuel this. Let's see here. How do I do this? See if not enough items somehow tells me there's no use for that. Use... no. Huh, okay, well, let me look that up real quick. One sec. Well, dang it. Turns out you actually want to use the fuel cells on the jetpack instead of putting them into the fuel can first. Now that this fuel can is full, I can't put it into the jetpack. So, that's dumb. But let's instead... let's go ahead and use biocells instead for this, just so you can see how those are done. So you compress plant vols, which we've seen how to make before, to compressed plants, put them together with this, so we get biocells, then stick those into an extractor to turn them into biofuel cells. Biofuel cell. So it sounds like this will fill it to about 20%, 22% maybe. That's a macerator. So this goes, is it this way? I always forget which way around this is. Okay, there it goes. So let's see how much this fills up our jetpack. Guess we need 6 of them. Okay, gonna make 2 more. All right, there's 2 more of those. Such a shame you can't overclock this canning machine, but anyway. So this should give us a jet. There we go. Okay, so if you look at the durability numbers, this goes up to 18,000. This goes up to 30,000. So if those consume fuel at the same rate, this one will last longer. But I want to see if this one like makes a different noise or fly. I know it flies higher. I think it flies higher, or has other properties. So here we go. Same noise. Okay. I feel like I'm going up faster, but that might be my imagination. So we're going to go up, 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 up. Okay, we're above 180. It's still going, still going. How high can I go? 230-ish. Oh, whoa, whoa. Uh-oh. Oh! Not in time. Okay, so we got up to about 240 before we ran out of fuel. I probably should have seen that coming. Whoops! All right, so that really does not seem better in any way than the electric jetpack, except being able to go a little bit higher. So if we need to fly really high up, maybe we'll use that one, but electric jetpack's going to be what we use most of the time, so I'm going to recollect my stuff, then maybe... Shut up, jetpack noise. There we go. And maybe we'll check back in on our wheat farm. The stupid thing still has some durability left, so I don't know why it wouldn't let me fly anymore. Let's see if it... Weird. Oh, -1 durability. Okay. Anyway, we'll just use the electric jetpack unless for some reason we need to fly above 180 or whatever it is. I'll just put that away for now. But yeah, so our wheat farm has finished laying itself out. Wheat, carrot, and potato farm. I don't know. Some of these are some of those. Used up its seeds. And yeah, just have to wait for this stuff to grow. I guess I could bone meal it, but nah, I'll just let it grow naturally. And we'll check back later and see if our automation setup is correct. So let's go on to something else. So yeah, gonna do lots of experimental stuff this episode. Here's something I would like to try. I would like to get some oil here and try using it and fuel in machines. So I'm going to try, since we don't have an oil well particularly nearby, I want to set up a pump at one. Speaking of, I need to build a pump. Pimp. Okay, pump. Okay, so there's 2 pumps. This one is industrial craft. I'm not sure exactly how it works. This one's build craft. So we need a mining well and a tank. Mining wells like that. Okay, I'm going to build these things. All right, there's our mining well, and we'll turn it into a pump like this. And I'm also going to want a world anchor on this, so basically the plan here, as you might be able to guess by the ender chests, is I would like to pump some oil somewhere, put it into buckets, put those buckets into ender chests, and then use, this goes like this, pull the buckets back out of the ender chests, empty them into a tank here, and then put them back in so it can pump more. What am I doing? Got my world anchor, got my pump. Okay, so I need a few levers, and what else do we need? I need a liquid transposer to get the oil into buckets. I need a bunch of buckets, which I have here. Yeah, so we'll figure this out. So let me get my stuff together, and then we'll go to an oil well and try to set this up. All right, I think we have everything we need here. And I did a little bit of exploration before I started recording this episode. And it turns out that if I had just crossed this ocean, I would have found pretty much everything I needed when we did that one exploration trip earlier. Because there is a desert over here, there's a jungle, there's a swamp with actual beehives in all of those places, and it is awesome. And there's an oil well. Let's see, where is it? It's over here. So I think this is probably our closest oil well. It's about 250 blocks away from home, maybe something like that. So what we want to do with this, ooh, okay, it's in water, which might get tricky. No, it's not. All right, so I think these always go right down to bedrock. Yeah, this goes down. Okay, so we want the pump directly above this. It's going to go right there. Okay, so here's a pump. Pumps can be powered by redstone engines, so I brought 4 with me here for speed. 2, 3, 4. I think we can just put a lever directly on the thing to power those all up. Although, oops, we need to give that somewhere to go. So let's just go with 3 redstone engines. Oh, that should be enough. So that's going to go into a liquid transposer here, which will face this way. That's fine. Okay, so left side needs to be, yep, input. I'll give it a few buckets. I haven't yet figured out how I'm going to get empty buckets into this thing. We'll work that out eventually. So top side for you is going to be red for output. And we'll put this black ender chest up on top. So the hope is, oh right, we need to give this some power. Brought our trusty old Pete engine here. So put one of these here and give it a redstone signal. Oh, and we also need to set this thing's redstone control to disabled, otherwise this will disable it. So have some Pete, power up our liquid transposer here. So that should be getting power. Yep, slowly. And turn this on. So I believe that this outputs to, let's see, is this doing anything at all? I want to see you pump some oil. So I think it puts a little probe sort of thing in here and pumps out source blocks of whatever it's, whatever's there to, what if I need some pipes here? Does it know to put it into the liquid transposer? Yes, it does. Okay, so there's some oil. It's going into the buckets. Buckets are going into the ender chest. Beautiful. So that's the first step set up. So next we need to, I guess I could set up an ender chest of another color to get buckets back. That's probably the thing to do. Okay, cool. So I'm going to get another ender chest and, yeah, set up some stuff. We'll be back in a moment. All right, so there's 2 more ender chests, and yeah, you can dye the wool so that the top 3 pieces of wool up on the top will be by default that color. So these will be all yellow. And yeah, I'm just sticking these here so I can see what they're doing. That has 2 oil buckets in it. Might as well put the 3rd in there. I forgot to bring ender pearls for the world anchor, so it's not actually fueled up. But yeah, we're going to go back there and put another... get everything set up over there to get empty buckets back into the liquid transposer. Now, let's see, does a liquid transposer... I don't think it'll pull from a container, so we do need that, or a gate. Yeah, a gate will do fine. Need a wooden transport pipe and a gate. Autarchic gate, and we can set this up. Alright, here we are back here again. I'll give this some fuel so it'll actually stay loaded. And let's see, so I think what we want to do here is, yeah, this is slowly filling those up. I want to put this ender chest, oops, right next to that other one, right here, and a wooden transport pipe here. And yes, that's facing the right way. And we need to make this side, which side is that? Is that the back? That's the back. Make the back of it, just filled another one I saw. Oh, it's going fast. So the back of this needs to be blue. And we want an autarchic gate on here, which will just pulse all the time. So I'll say redstone signal off equals energy pulsar. So we'll put the full buckets in here, pump their contents out, put the empty buckets back in here. This will pull it back out, put them into the liquid transposer where it will keep on filling them up. Ideally, that's the idea. We'll see how well that works. Now I do wonder, no, that doesn't matter. I was wondering if that Pete engine would overheat if the liquid transposer didn't need any more power, because liquid transposers don't take a lot of MJ really. But if a peat engine overheats, it just cools down automatically and will start right back up again, so we don't have to worry about that. So that's set up on that end. So on this end, we need a way to empty out those buckets and put the empty buckets back into the yellow ender chest. So I'm going to figure out how to do that right now. Yeah, I'll be back with you with a progress update in a moment. Actually, let's take a quick look at our wheat farm, just to see if anything has grown in it. And yeah, stuff's growing. Oh, it's going on the ground. Why is it going on the ground? What have I done? Alright, something's wrong. Because that should not have been on the ground. What did I do? Sand? Why do you have sand in you? I don't know what's going on here. I have no idea why that had sand in it. I'm gonna have to figure that out, but anyway, so stuff's growing. It's planting more of it. We have seeds in here and one piece of wheat in there, so I guess it is working. There are potatoes on the ground, though. I don't know what that's about, so yeah, we'll figure that out at some point. But anyway, back to this oil pump thing. Alright, I got my stuff together, so here's what I'm thinking. We're going to put a liquid transposer down right here. Hang on. Yeah, okay, right here. So we need to get this on the grid. Here's our last redstone energy conduit. I'll make more of those off camera. Whoa, look at it go. So this thing will output... Okay, let's see. So I'll put the yellow ender chest here. This is the one that's for empty buckets, and it connected to that, which is bad. So we'll just put it in front for the moment. That goes... Yeah, I can't. Okay, well, I'll rearrange this at some point. This isn't even doing anything right now. In fact, I think I can take that all down, because I don't need to craft humus right now. So this will be for empty buckets. Liquid transposer is going to put... That's the back. Okay, so red bucket, empty buckets will go in here. We press this button to toggle. Say you get a bucket, you're going to put it into your tank. Now, that's yellow, so I want the right side to be yellow. Other sides to be nothing. And we're going to... Oh boy, this is getting tricky. Yeah, I've run out of sides. Do I have my crescent hammer on me? I do not. I'm going to have to reorient that. Because we need more sides than we have available. So this is the face over here. I think it is, probably. Anyway, okay, so if the face is there, then the left side needs to be red. Good. We're going to put this tank right here temporarily. Now, this isn't going to store much. I'm thinking we're going to want to try a Railcraft iron tank. That side needs to be blue. Oh, no, yellow. That's correct. Okay, so that's yellow. Back is going to be blue. Okay, so full bucket goes in here. Liquid gets transposed out there. Wait. Yeah. Liquid gets transposed into here, into yellow. It'll go into this tank. Okay, instead of talking, let's just see it work. So I think, yeah, blue side is for putting buckets into it. So we're going to put our black ender chest here. This is for filled buckets. Wooden transport pipe here, facing the other way. Autarchic gate on it. And tell you redstone signal off equals energy pulsar. So I'm thinking this should all work as it is. So this should pull buckets out of there. Yep, pulled one out. Put it into here. Yep, oil goes there. Oil goes to the tank. Empty bucket goes back into... I think it went. Oh yeah, empty bucket goes back in there. And it's going to keep on filling oil buckets. Yep, that's a new one. Cool. So this all works. Beautiful. So now... yeah, that's not going to last long. That's filling up real quick. So let's take a quick look at what an iron tank takes. Now, I don't like the location here, so I'll probably use a liquiduct to move this to some other place that's not so in the way. But yeah, for now, maybe I'll just stack up these glass tanks, and we'll worry about an iron tank later. So since we're still have stuff to do, and I'm running out of time, so yeah, we'll put this one off. This is for wireless redstone that I wanted to play with, but it's not related to anything else we've been doing. So my tree farm is a little bit slow. There are, however, ways to speed it up, I believe. So we have a second arboretum here and some materials to craft I think it's like this, maybe other way around. No, that's right. A forester. Now, I know almost nothing about this, but I believe you put it down near your tree farm, give it catalyst, which can be crafted a lot of different ways, but this is a way with the materials that I have, and it will grow trees very quick. I'm gonna take a sleep since it's dark. All right, so let's see if we can figure out how to make this thing work. So I'm just gonna stick it. Any free spot will do. Right about. Phew, this is all cramped. Right here will do fine. Oh no, it won't. No, it won't. Don't want it to connect to that. How about over here? I meant to put it. Come on, right here. Okay, so I don't know what this does. So let's put catalyst in here. It's doing nothing. Let's stick it next to the power. See if it needs some of that. Okay, so forester goes here. Yeah, that connects. Good. Okay, so I'll give it catalyst. Yeah, okay, so it takes MJ. Is it doing anything? Is this right? This needs catalyst? I'm going off of vague memories of hearing how this thing works. Maximum input 200 MJ. Maybe it takes a lot of power. Let's get a redstone energy cell and put it next to it and see if it does anything. All right, got one here. So we'll put this here. Oh, wait, it's doing something. It's doing something. Okay, so it's filling up with power, I guess. So now it's green. So hopefully it'll... Oh, it consumed one. Did it do anything? I didn't see... Maybe one of those trees grew? What do, you crazy little thing? Let's give you more power. Oh, it does not take more power. That's not... drained a tiny bit, but... Alright, so let's watch as this gets to green, see if any... Oh, that tree grew. Maybe this is going faster? Oh, yeah. Okay, that seems to be going faster. Okay, so let's just watch these trees and see how they grow. You can use hover mode. There we go. No more trees are growing. I don't know. It's consuming my catalyst, but it doesn't seem to be having a huge amount of effect on this. Oh, yeah, okay. I guess it is growing those trees. It's not as awesome as I was hoping it would be. Okay, so I think it does speed that up, though. So yeah, we'll make some more catalyst and give it to this, and yeah, I guess incorporate this into our automation, because I think it makes that grow faster. It's hard to tell with 100% certainty if those are growing because of this or if they're just growing naturally. But anyway, yeah, that's a forester. A little bit weird, but yeah, we'll give it a try. So next thing on our list, oh, actually, we're out of stuff. So maybe we can play with wireless redstone real quick. So, wireless redstone. I know very little about this other than the name of the mod, but it's pretty obvious what it does based on that. So if I search for wireless, I see that we have a wireless receiver and a wireless transmitter. I am figuring this one takes a redstone signal and will transmit it to... No, this one takes a redstone signal and will transmit it to the receiver, which will output it to whatever redstone's next to it. So to make these things, it takes a bunch of weird stuff. So receiver dish is wireless transceiver, which is obsidian stick, which is like that. And our ether pearl, which is like this. And stone bowl, which is like this. And also stone wafers, which apparently you get by smelting smooth stone. And then you use those to craft stone wire. So I'm going to build these things, and we'll see if we can figure out how to use them. All right, here's our receiver, and here's our transmitter. That's a transceiver. Okay, so let's just put these things down. So transmitter is going to go here. Cool looking. Receiver will go here. So okay, so here's some redstone and some levers. Does it go both sides? I don't know. So let's see here. So if I interact with this, okay, so we got a sets frequency. Ooh. Oh my. Oh. Oh, there's a lot to this. Okay, so let's just say, well, let's try 0. See how it does with 0. Okay, so at frequency 0. Okay, I gotcha. Whoa. Okay, okay. Right, so that's at 0. Could I turn this on? Nothing happens. That's probably the wrong side of it. So let's turn this on. Nothing happens. Maybe I can't use 0. Okay, so let's use 1,000. And 1,000. Am I doing this the wrong way? Because I might have confused my devices. Let's try the other way. Nothing there. Nothing there. No, this is the receiver. So I don't know. I'm honestly not sure how this works. Because I'm thinking, like, this should be... Oops. This should be sending a redstone signal out because that's on. But it's not doing that. Okay. Well, guess we don't know how to use these things, so I will do some reading and figure out how they work. I was hoping I could just figure it out by playing with them, but I guess not. So yeah, I'll figure out how those work. So yeah, wireless redstone could come in handy for certain things. Yeah, and that's our whole to-do list. Cool. Not a terribly long episode. Yeah, that, I guess, is all we'll be doing today. I want to do beekeeping next time, I think. Let's check on this thing. Okay, yeah, there's stuff on the ground. I don't know what's going on there. Maybe this... Okay, here's an idea. Maybe this does not accept inputs from there. Let's see if we can... I'm going to take all of its seeds, so this should go. So that's pulling out seeds, and are they going in there? Yeah, they're going in. Why are those going onto the ground? Is the question. I don't get it. Those shouldn't be going onto the ground. Okay, I'm going to watch this for a little while and see if I can figure out what it's doing. One moment. Alright, I've got some bone meal, but we have a fully grown crop of wheat right here, so I want to see what happens when it harvests it. Which might take a moment, but it should harvest it shortly. I just want to see where the output goes. Okay, I saw those carrots get harvested, so they should be going through this pipe. They are. And into here. They just pop out. What? Oh! I figured it out. Okay. Haha. Very simple. Just gotta do this. So, yeah, we'll just let it... Okay, well, let's say half go to... Half get replanted, half go to the, this chest. That'll do fine. Okay, well that explains that, because this just had nowhere to go for them, because there wasn't an assigned slot. Okay, mystery solved. So, I think that's going to do it for today. Next episode, I think, will be a beekeeping episode, because, yeah, I know I've said that a lot of times, but for real, we're going to do beekeeping next time. So, see you guys soon.